My beloved, listen to my voice. Let my words quiet the storms in your heart. I see you. I know the burdens you carry, the silent struggles that no one else sees, and the questions that weigh on your mind. You wonder if I am near, if I hear your cries, if I truly care. Let me assure you, I am closer than the very breath in your lungs. Like this video, if you are blessed, you do not walk alone. Every step you take, I take with you. Every tear you cry, I have counted. Every prayer you whisper, I have heard. Even when you feel unseen, I have never taken my eyes off you. Even when you feel unworthy, I have called you mine. Even when you feel too broken to be healed, I am the one who restores. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Fear tells you that you are not enough. Fear whispers that you will fail, that you will be abandoned, that you are unlovable. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. Do not listen to the enemy's lies when I have already spoken the truth over you. You are chosen. You are forgiven. You are deeply, endlessly loved. I know the road ahead of you may seem uncertain. I know there are days when the weight of your worries feels unbearable. But remember this, I am the one who makes a way when there is no way. I am the God who parted the sea, who calmed the storm, who raises the dead to life. Nothing is impossible for me, and I am working all things for your good, even when you cannot yet see it. Do not be discouraged by your weaknesses. My strength is made perfect in them. Do not be ashamed of your past. I have already redeemed it. Do not be afraid of the future. I have already gone before you. Trust in me. Rest in me. I am your refuge, your safe place, your constant help in times of trouble. When the enemy tells you that you are too broken to be used, remember that I specialize in turning ashes into beauty. When the world tells you that you are insignificant, remember that I have written your name on the palm of my hand. When life feels overwhelming, run to me. Lay your burdens at my feet. My arms are open wide, waiting to hold you, to strengthen you, to remind you that you are never alone. Hold on to hope, my child. The story is not over. The battle is not lost. I am still at work. Keep walking by faith. Keep believing in my promises. Keep your eyes fixed on me. There is nothing in this world that can separate you from my love. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, and when the silence feels deafening. In those moments, it may seem as if prayers go unanswered, as if hope is slipping through trembling fingers. But even in the silence, there is a presence. Even in the waiting, there is a plan unfolding. Faith is not about seeing every step ahead. It is about trusting the one who walks before and behind, making a way where none seems possible. It is about standing firm when everything around seems to shake, knowing that there is a foundation that cannot be moved. Every trial carries purpose. Every tear waters the soil of future blessings. What seems like delay is not denial, and what feels like loss may only be the beginning of something greater. Strength is forged in the struggle, endurance is built in the waiting, and character is refined through the fire. The journey will not always be easy. There will be valleys as well as mountaintops, storms as well as still waters. But through it all, love remains constant, grace remains sufficient, and mercy is renewed with each rising sun. There is no mistake too great, no past too broken, no failure too deep that it cannot be redeemed. The hands that shape the stars also hold every life with care, weaving every broken piece into something beautiful. The invitation remains. Come as you are, lay down every burden, and step forward in trust. The path ahead is unknown, but the one who leads has never failed. When the road ahead is uncertain and fear whispers lies of defeat, remember that strength is not found in the absence of struggle, but in the unwavering trust that you are never alone. Every challenge, every hardship, every unanswered question is shaping you into the person you were created to be. Seasons of waiting are not wasted. They are moments of preparation, times of deepening faith, and opportunities to draw closer to the one who holds all things together. Though the answers may not come immediately, though the breakthrough may seem delayed, there is purpose even in the waiting. It is in these moments that patience is refined, faith is stretched, and perseverance is strengthened. Do not let discouragement take root. The enemy wants to steal hope, to fill your mind with doubt, to make you question your worth. But you are chosen, loved beyond measure, and called for a purpose far greater than you can comprehend. Your past does not define you, your failures do not disqualify you, and your weaknesses do not limit what can be done through you. Rise each day with the confidence that grace goes before you, that new mercies are waiting, and that nothing is impossible when faith takes the lead. Walk boldly, knowing that every step taken in trust is leading you closer to the fulfillment of promises long spoken over your life. What is meant for harm will be turned for good, and what seems like an ending is often just the beginning of something greater. Keep believing, keep pressing forward, and keep your heart open to the love that never fails. The story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. Subscribe if you trust in God's plan. There will be days when the weight of life feels overwhelming, when the battles you face seem unending, and when the voices of fear and doubt try to drown out the truth. In these moments, it is easy to wonder if you have the strength to keep going, if the road ahead is worth the struggle, if the dreams placed in your heart will ever come to pass. But do not be deceived by temporary hardships. What feels like a season of silence, of unanswered prayers, of closed doors, is not the end of your story. It is only the preparation for what is coming. Every great purpose is shaped in the unseen moments. Every strong foundation is built in times of testing. Every victory is born through perseverance. Though you may not see the full picture now, trust that there is a hand guiding you, working in ways beyond what you can imagine. What looks like a setback may be the very thing that positions you for greater things. What feels like a loss may be clearing the way for something new. Do not let fear dictate your steps. Fear will tell you that you are not enough, that you are too broken, too weak, too far behind to fulfill your calling. But fear is a liar. You were created with purpose, with strength, with a future that is filled with hope. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned. Every tear you have cried has been seen, every prayer whispered in desperation has been heard, and every burden you have carried has been held by hands far greater than your own. Even in your weakest moments, there is grace. Grace that lifts you up when you fall. Grace that covers your mistakes. Grace that meets you where you are, but never leaves you there. You do not have to be perfect to be used. You do not have to have it all figured out to take the next step. All you need is a willing heart, a heart that says, I will trust even when I don't understand. I will follow even when the path is unclear. I will believe even when my faith feels small. Your story is not over. The trials you have faced are not wasted. Every hardship, every disappointment, every delay is being woven into a greater plan. What was meant to break you will be used to strengthen you. What was meant to hold you back will be used to propel you forward. The waiting is not a punishment, it is a preparation. The struggles are not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. The enemy may try to convince you that you are alone, that you are unseen, that you are unworthy. But the truth is, you are loved beyond measure, held in the arms of a faithful Father who never stops working for your good. So rise up, step forward, keep pressing on. No matter how many times you have stumbled, no matter how far you feel from where you should be, no matter how impossible the journey seems, there is a way, and it has already been prepared for you. Walk in faith, walk in courage, and walk with the assurance that you are never alone. What is ahead is greater than what is behind, and the promises spoken over your life will come to pass in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. Share this video to your friend and family if you love God. There will be moments when the journey feels uncertain, when the path ahead is clouded with doubt, and when you question whether you have the strength to keep moving forward. But do not let uncertainty shake your faith. Just because you cannot see the way does not mean the way is not being made. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, there is purpose unfolding in your life. You were not created to walk in fear. Fear will try to paralyze you, to keep you stuck in hesitation, to make you believe that stepping out in faith is too risky. But faith is not about seeing every detail of the future. It is about trusting that you are being led by a hand that will never fail you. Faith is stepping forward even when the road is unclear, believing that each step taken in trust will be met with provision, with strength, and with guidance. The trials you face today are not signs of defeat. They are opportunities for growth. Every challenge, every obstacle, every unanswered question is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Do not despise the process. The refining may be difficult, but it is necessary. Just as gold is purified through fire, your faith, your character, and your purpose are being refined through the trials you endure. There is no setback that can cancel the promises spoken over your life. There is no mistake too great, no failure too deep, no past too broken that it can disqualify you from the future that has been prepared for you. You are not beyond redemption. You are not too far gone. Grace is still available, mercy is still new every morning, and hope is still alive within you. So do not give up. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep moving forward. The dreams placed in your heart are there for a reason, and they will not fade away. What you have been praying for, what you have been waiting for, what you have been longing to see unfold, know that it is not in vain. Every delay has a purpose. Every closed door is leading you to the right one. Every unanswered prayer is making room for something greater. Hold on to hope. Hold on to faith. Hold on to the truth that you are not walking this path alone. No matter how weary you feel, no matter how uncertain the road ahead may seem, know this: there is a plan unfolding beyond what you can see, and the best is still yet to come. Keep walking, keep pressing on, and trust that in due time, every promise will be fulfilled in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. Type Amen if you agree. Like this video if you believe in God. Subscribe this channel for more videos.